Hello, I'm Professor Laura Manning-Lee. I am going to be going over some general criteria and specific criteria for instruments. I am one of your preclinical faculty here at University of Detroit Mercy School of Dentistry, and this is for the DPE 8111 Periodontics course, and this is the clinical portion of that course. The correct working end for this instrument, the 204S, would be the terminal shank would be parallel to the interproximal surface, as opposed to this being the incorrect end, or this being the incorrect end. Okay? We do not want to wrap this terminal shank around the tooth. We would have this end, which would have the terminal shank parallel. This has two cutting edges on either end of the instrument. Total of 4 cutting edges on this instrument, 2 on each working end. Okay, so terminal shank parallel, slightly angled towards the tooth we're going to scale, which is number 19 mesial, the first molar here. And we are doing the mandibular tooth with a firm fulcrum and a slight front to back wrist rock. Okay, now we started the distal of 20, interproximal, and stroke front to back. Short controlled strokes, putting the back of the instrument subgingival just under the gingiva there. Okay, so I'm just angling the instrument towards the surface of the tooth that I want to scale. Okay, so this is how the terminal shank would look against the tooth using the right working end against the lingual aspect. So here we start with distal of 19. Still have the neutral wrist. Now I'm going to go to the mesial of 19. Simple short front to back strokes, rolling to get as far interproximal as I can. And I start at the distal line angle on number 20. And short 1 to 3 millimeter strokes. Now I back out and I'm going to go to the mesial aspect of 20, short 1 to 3 millimeter strokes, and now I'm going to do the distal of 21, starting at the distal line angle, rolling as far interproximal, almost to where your terminal shank is touching the contact point, and then I do short front to back strokes. The difference is, I want you to see the difference on the mesial. See, my fulcrum's up high to engage the cutting edge against the mesial. When I do the distal, my fulcrum is I call lazy fulcrum. So it's kind of laying down to engage the cutting edge against the distal. So this is distal, fulcrum up high for mesial.